Hey Aries, what's up? Alright, so the fire sign readings are a whole weekend late thanks to my Aries friend who wanted to get drunk as fuck at happy hour. So, for all the Aries on the internet, I can thank my Aries friend why these videos are late. So, anyway, we're gonna start off with the masculine Aries first. No, the feminine Aries first, then the masculine Aries second. Alright, so you can resonate with both. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It's not gender specific. So, here we go. Feminine Aries. What do we got for the first half of October? Because we're going to be back for the second half. I want to kind of speed up these videos. So, here we go. Feminine Aries. Oh, what do we have for the month of October? I need to shuffle one more time. Sorry. Oh my god. Cat knocked down the gate. Alright. Anyway. First half of October. Give me one card. Alright, so we're healing. We're healing Aries. It's great. It's really great. Whew, I feel like the clouds are still there though, but I mean, we're getting out of our head. It's great. I feel like you Aries are realizing delays. Okay. Through the delays, we are healing. It's all working out in divine timing. Don't worry, you'll get it. I feel like some of you guys are washing away your fears, and I feel like once you do that completely, you are going to send out a message to somebody. You're going to reach out to somebody, or another fire sign is going to reach out to you. So, three cards for the past for Aries. I'm going to scoot this back. One, two. Alright. Aha! So that fire sign. Okay, we have Leo, we have Sagittarius, we have air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I was going to say Aries. So for the Aries that have air in their chart, this is probably going to resonate. Alright, so we had someone who chose materialism, superficial tendencies, toxicity. I feel like they knew what they were getting themselves into. Or they were played for a fool, whichever one. But you weren't ending up being the one who was acknowledged. And I feel like you needed to take a rest from that. Because that was a pretty hard hit. I'm not going to lie. For those of you who are dealing with a friend or just, I feel like it's going to be a really close friend or a relative for some who did choose this they basically chose somebody who wasn't good for them, and of course that did not work out for them. It doesn't matter who it is at this point, because I feel like some of you are the ones trying to be there for them. And we go from the Four of Swords to the Three of Swords. That's really great. That's really great because we're basically in the current energy, we're dropping the Three of Swords, so that's really great, honestly. Um, for some of you, Aries, you're going to be the one who is making that bad choice that did not work out. Um, for some of you, you're going to be making a bad business deal, and it's going to be with someone you trusted, and that did not pan out if you're the creative one. And it's just like someone, and then I see someone who did something for attention, and then they got heartbroken because of it. That didn't work out, and then it's just there's just so much messages. There's so much shit here. It's unreal. Okay, crowning energy for the past. There are people doing construction outside. They're literally dumping bricks. Like, what the fuck? Anyway. Okay, so Queen of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. So we have a couple. And the Page of Pentacles. Alright. Alright, so now we're jumping into the love situations. Yeah. I feel like okay, for the Aries feminine that are female, you definitely chose materialism, chose and you guys have to understand, you guys are the opposite sign of Libra, and let's be real, like Libras are very materialistic. So, and very superficial, so you guys have to watch yourself when it comes to that sector coming in negatively. And because I feel like, oh man, like this guy sees everything. This guy you're dealing with, it doesn't matter if he's an air sign, he sees everything and he's not saying anything. And yeah, that sucks. That sucks for the Four of Swords. And I feel like, oh man, I feel like you guys were the one who broke his heart. There are gonna be some of you that did break his heart from the lack of integrity, and some of you, he is the one who is, lacking integrity, and you're over here trying to be here for him, and I feel like he's not getting it. He's not getting it. And I feel like Aries is like, what the fuck? Why is he not getting it? Delays. That's why. Delays. Alright. Subconscious energy for the past. Alright, Knight of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the upright, and that's not particularly a good card in this deck. And then the Lovers, sign of Gemini. Okay. Okay, so Aries, some of you are going to be taking that offer from somebody you thought was sincere and genuine, but of course they weren't. They were just, I feel like they were just going to take that cup back. They were going to take that cup back and then dip out. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be a water sign. I feel like it was just something emotional. Um, and then your person, King of Swords. Okay, I also feel like this is part of his thought process. Like he is thinking too much when it comes to this. But I'm gonna say it just to keep it in mind for you guys. That with the attention they weren't giving you, they were thinking, you were this person right here, and this was them. They were giving you too much, and they felt like you were very arrogant. And that's why there are more cups, 9 cups, and there are actually 7 cups here. So it's just, this person thinks more badly about you than lead on. So that's why they're in the reverse. And it's breaking their heart, Aries. For some of you who are dealing with, like, a sibling situation, a friend situation, or a work situation that's not romantic at all. This person probably dated a water sign, and that did not work out for them. And of course, they were heartbroken about it. And then while they're thinking about their heartbreak and whatever, they're seeing this choice that they have to make, that you are there, that there is the equal give and take. And if the equal give and take, the principle, if it's not there, there is the mountain there. But they realize, through the healing. And for some of you who have Gemini in your chart, it's going to be true for you too. So, through the healing, but delays. Everything works out in divine timing. Divine timing isn't always on your time, Aries. That sucks because, fire signs are impatient. Um, Two Pentacles in reverse. I'm putting that back there. Emperor. Okay, 3 cards for the near future for Aries. Oh, challenge position. Getting out of your head. That's a tough one. I'm gonna leave that there though. Crowning energy. Ooh. Okay. Subconscious energy. Alright. Bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords. In reverse, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh yeah, so these were literally all about games that did not work out for whoever this air sign is. Or alright, so if you're dealing with the Leo Aries in the near future, I feel like they are not doing so well. I'm just gonna say that they're not doing so well with the Strength card reverse, with the Two of Wands reverse, and I feel like this and you really want to say something. If you have Gemini in your chart, or if they have Gemini in their chart, it doesn't matter. Or if you both have Gemini in your chart, there is that mirroring aspect there. So, I know you guys been through a lot, and I feel like you want to give them that motivation, that fire, and because they're not grasping. And I feel like when they're heartbroken, they're angry, and this could be you, Aries, because this could very well be you if you have Leo in your chart, or just any fire. Even, but the Aries stands pretty well. But anyway, I feel like it has something, okay, their financial stability too. You really want to motivate them and tell them, like, get it done, get disciplined, because your self-esteem isn't there. And let's be real, when men's money isn't together, their self-esteem isn't there, so I just think this person doesn't believe in themselves if they have Earth in their chart, and eventually you're gonna be impatient with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Eventually you're gonna be impatient and you're gonna get the insight to say something at the right time. So I feel like there is gonna be apologies there if it is a sibling friend thing. If it's romantic, I feel like this romantic person who sees you doing bad, shit because of your self-esteem when it comes to your emotions and your financial, stability. I feel like they really want to tell you, like, you need to hold your sexual drive back, hold your anger back. Like, there are so many things, Aries, that are like, there are probably at least 3 things here that are out of control. And and we can't say anything because we don't know what to say. Page of Swords, it's not, you can't even think of the words to say. And I'm like, I can't even think of the words to explain this because you guys can't. And you have to be careful because these are the 9 of Wands. And if you add another wand, that's the 10 of Wands. So this is why, the universe is telling you divine timing. If you add another wand, if if you add another wand onto this person, or if they add another wand onto you, that's so much. So if you're the one who is carrying a lot of shit, you have to, like, seriously work on yourself and letting a lot of your emotional instability, your self-esteem problems, like, you have to let that go. Otherwise you're going to be carrying the 10 of Wands, and nobody wants that. This person doesn't want that. That's why they're having a hard time telling you how they feel. But they want you to know that they are on your side about it, And if you are the person wanting to give someone that drive, that fire, and they're going to be carrying a lot of shit, you have to be careful about what you say, Aries, because they're going through so much. 9 of Wands. You have to understand, you are not the only wounded warrior in this war that you are fighting. Alright? So, 3 cards of advice. Yes, oh shit. Alright. 8 of Swords in reverse with the 5 of Swords. Okay. And the 8 of Pentacles clarified with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Chariot reverse. Okay. So, split between different directions with the light and dark because you don't know. And this is going to be the tricky part. With the 8 of Pentacles, you don't know. There's like a paradox that you are kind of like, you're figuring it out. You're figuring it out. It's like there's a loophole and that loophole between the light and dark. It's like all about balance. And before you move forward, you have to figure it out, you know? And I feel like this person is really tricky. This person that you want to help, they are in the Eight of Swords, but at the same time, you don't have that Ace of Swords to help them yet, because that Ace of Swords is in reverse. I know you want to apologize, but the Chariot is a water sign. You have to really think about it from your heart, and a lot of your ego, because there's a lot of yellow here. There's a lot of ego blocking that, you know? And Pentacles, you know, it stems from practical things. We have swords, we have pentacles, but where are the cups? You know? And it's just like, how do I explain this? I feel like your heart is like an empty hole. It's like your head is in the right place. Your body wants to be in the right place, but there are delays because your heart is blocked and you're not giving it to the right people because you expect the wrong people to give you this fulfillment when you have to really see that. Do you know what I'm saying? And for the person that is, you know, I feel like if you're dealing with a Virgo in a romantic sense, because the King of Swords is a Virgo card too, I feel like they are needing to understand that too. It's like, help me help you, Aries. It's, or help me help you, Aries, to the person that they want, you know? And soon I feel like when you figure out that paradox, that loophole, whatever, I feel like that's when things are really going to turn around and the universe is going to really reward you by this person walking away from, you know, the old, going in towards the new. Like I said, divine timing. And the universe has a funny sense of humor, trust me. It's amazing when you stop resisting, Aries, that the universe just flows things your way, you know? And you would think you're not resisting, but in your heart, you kind of are. In your vulnerability, you kind of are. So, aha, the universe got you there. And I read something interesting um, about the Aries, because Mars is in Libra, and what that means is, you know, the warrior Aries is trying to learn how to dance with it being in Libra, you know, trying to balance things, trying to think about other important relationships. However, the warrior can't dance, and they're gonna get a little fucking pissed because they can't do it, you know? So, Aries, keep that in mind, okay? Masculine Aries for the first half of October. I want to tell you guys that in order And of course, with that new moon being in Libra, there is, the element of, the balancing act with your emotions. And some of you guys have to like really go the other way for you to balance yourself. It's not even like a little bit, like you fully have to dive into that with your vulnerability, because nothing bad is going to happen. If anything, it'll be beautiful. You guys have to trust yourself. It's not always about fighting. Let down your armor. You know what I'm saying? With the star in reverse, I mean, vulnerability. Hello? Okay. Current energy for masculine Aries. Alright. The Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what we got here. Crowning energy. Ace of Wands. Subconscious energy. The Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, so eyes on the prize in the future, but the drive is coming from the past. However, if you look at things in a practical way, they are facing towards the future. You know subconsciously that things in the future need to be taken care of, especially when it comes to your self-esteem. If we're adding one more pentacle, that is the Nine of Pentacles. Let's go towards the past, shall we? The Seven of Cups, again, being in the same position. The Chariot and the Seven of Wands. Alright, Aries, are we getting a little bit aggressive here? Are we getting a little bit aggressive because things aren't going our way? And I think you guys are like, nope, that's not going to work anymore. You need to do something different. You guys are about to say something, though. Adding the Seven of Wands with an Ace of Wands. You guys want to say something, but you know deep inside that you have to work a little bit more on yourself to get to the Nine of Pentacles, to even get this person's attention that you want. Cancer, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Alright. Grounding energy. Alright. Judgment, Two of Wands, 10 Pentacles. Alright, well, if someone revives something with a Cancer. Where's my dog? I'm watching my dog. I'm making sure he's not doing anything misbehaving. Okay, okay, so someone tried to revive a connection, possibly with a Cancer or a fire sign. It might not be a Cancer, it might be someone at a distance. I feel like that, of course, did not work out because that was, of course, a bad choice. It was a bad choice. I feel like it didn't work because someone, I'm hearing brand new. There's like, you weren't with this card. You weren't. There wasn't a change that happened. So the universe kind of tested you to see if you would change. That didn't work out. cards for punches. One more. Alright, the Hangman, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Oh yeah, you really do want to fucking say something. It's there. It's there. Okay. I think after this whole thing that happened, you kind of realize that was a test and you weren't going to get that reconciliation. I feel like some of you had to choose between a water sign and a fire sign. I mean, look at that. Look at it. And, the chariot being in between those two, you were definitely split in a different direction. I wouldn't be surprised if you had Cancer in your chart, Aries. I feel like this person you want in the past really was a toxic connection because there is a lot of emotion here and a lot of like I'm sorry's. Like you feel like it was really deep, but that's not the one that counts. It is the fire sign. Because the fire sign brings you the insight to the world here. If it's a Sagittarius, it's the person who is like the onlooker. They see what's in the future. And Aries, you are the one who paves the way. You are the person who makes the road. And it's just like the both of you together can conquer literally anything that you want. But your self-esteem is not there. And I feel like that really frustrates you, Aries. It really does, because I feel like you do want the Ten of Pentacles, And I can see how much that frustrates you, because I want to cry. And I just feel like when I want to cry, you guys want to cry. It's just how it goes. Right, 3 cards for the near future. Oh, yikes. What is this? It's a little bit confusing. Alright. Crowning the near future. We do have Sagittarius. Alright. I just love it when I'm right. Okay. Subconscious energy. Oh. Okay. Alright, so this person. No, I just feel like. Alright, for the masculine Aries, you guys are a tough one. What do we say about the armor? What did we say about the warrior that needs to dance? Alright. And I feel like Aries, if you want a Virgo or a Sagittarius, not the Pisces. No. Alright? No to the Pisces. Okay? This is a strong no to the Pisces. Okay? If it's a Pisces in the past, don't do it. Don't you do it, because they will come back and test you again. You guys think I'm fucking joking, but I'm not. Okay? I feel like you guys need to put on armor for the right people. Not the right people that are good for you, but the right people who are bad for you. And I feel like, oh my God, Aries, you need to decide. That is what, a warrior is all about. They know who is their enemy and who is not. So you can't just fight blindly with the sword. Come on. And I feel like, okay, the near future you guys are going to get, dark night of the soul. Like, I understand. I understand, it takes a lot of time and patience to, dance, quotation marks, dance, you know? And for some of you, you don't even have to have Pisces in your chart. But like I said, the dancing aspect, emotions, Ace of Swords reverse, you don't know what to say. I feel like you were emotionally and verbally inadequate towards the people that you want, and you feel like a fish out of water. So, just know that it takes a lot of time and patience to fight the demons that are literally in your head about it, They feel like this person will very well give you that attention that you would like, but you have to get out of that mindset, you know? You have to get out of that mindset that you need this emotional connection back here, whether it is with the water sign, the Cancer, or Pisces, or just any materialistic, superficial thing that is giving you, that you think is going to give you emotional fulfillment, but it's not. I feel like any person that you think cares about you right now, besides this fire sign, doesn't care for you. Because all of these cups is bullshit. Like in this reading, all of them are bullshit, except for yours. But literally the only cup that is real and true is yours, and this fire sign hasn't even offered their cup to you yet. Like the fire is there, the drive is there, so are the pentacles, the the equal give and take, but they have not offered you their cup yet. That's why this is in reverse. So, 3 cards of advice. Queen of Cups. Strength card reverse. And the King of Cups. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You have Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces on both ends. Alright, masculine Aries. If you have Cancer in your chart, Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to say to you. Otherwise, you know how Cancers are when they care about people too much. You know how they are. They are literally like this. No strength, no self-esteem, nothing. And you guys feel fucking sad about it. And you see the frustration that I get, like, as a Leo, seeing this card. Telling you right now, Aries, they don't give a shit about you. They're not even paying attention to you. This person in the past, okay? What is a kitty? Sorry, cat wants attention. Okay, Aries, I know you feel like, you're a fish out of water. Maybe the things that you want to offer this fire sign is like shit, But I'm telling you right now, the only person who is really full of shit is this Queen of Cups. Because she secretly has a fish hidden in her cup. And just because yours is out there, that says a lot, Because you're not afraid to put, your silliness out there. You're an Aries. But with this person, they literally hide their true selves. And of course, with that nice cup there, I feel like they want to display their cup as like the best or materialism, like, and they're just like keeping that secretly hidden away, and you think you're full of shit, but it's actually this person. And I feel like if you were, to see that, if you were to actually see that, you would dump out that cup, would you not? You would realize that the feelings that you have for her were literally just another fish in the sea. So, Aries, I really believe in you. I'm sorry I had to be a little bit hard on you. Okay? I love you. But I'm telling you, it'll rewrite your future to go great. I feel like you really need to dive into your emotions with that moon card, okay? Like, really dive into those emotions. Like, do not be afraid of yourself, all right? Because I feel like when you dive into that, you're really going to understand yourself more, and it'll be beautiful, all right? I will see you guys for the mid-month readings.